Hello everyone, I am back again with another custom showcase. First up, I am going to start on what's in episode 6 and what's on my mind right now. What was on my mind was me certainly getting things done for and over with. But since that, and the tree, where it came from, I just got that Thomas and Terrence pack at the mail quite several days ago, I think. Yeah, it was several days ago. But it was yesterday at the time I was filming, so whatever. By the time I upload this, it'll be several days ago. Anyways, let's start with some 4-Town customs. This one's Robert. Robert had the color styles of Blinker. He certainly would look like a Sally mold, at least, or a Cruise mold, at least. That's what I think. So this happens to be customized from a Nissan 37OZ. Definitely, this isn't a Sally or Cruise mold. So definitely. So tell me about the eyes, the eye color. Is Robert's eye color accurate to the one seen from Turning Red or no? Is it accurate? Tell me in the comments below if any of these eye colors are accurate. But if they are inaccurate, I'll try my best to fix that. Next up here we have is Aaron Z. Basically not the custom I thought it was. There are some slight things that were unpainted, like this area and the back, just because it's been roughly painted with the last of the whiteout I had. It was gonna have an all red top as purpose, but now it's got a Starburst favorites color like that. That came in my metallic markers pack, I think. So definitely those guys been roughly painted, just because of the last whiteout I had. Anyways, moving on here is Aaron T. Aaron T simply has the colors of revolting, I guess. The wheels do move, yes, but this one of all slightly moves. In fact, it doesn't. Maybe because it's been roughly painted. There's been some glue marks at the window area, so we're not going to bother touching that. Next up here is Jessie. Similar colors of Claude Scruggs, and if I get a Claude Scruggs diecast now, this may look exactly like the photo. See, Jessie has some differences here, like Claude would have. Jessie doesn't have the number 52. Instead, it's his name. He doesn't have the Leakless logo. And his top is not yellow, which is good, because I could add many Claude variations in my collection. But you can tell this Taeyang Claude, the eyes are horrible in this one. I mean, they start to go progressively shorter, as in my other Claude models like Greg, Murray, and Floyd have gone taller. Something like that. Okay. Now with that out of the way, let's go on to the final one. Taeyang. This guy so far says rough paint, but the wheel this one doesn't move though. It's been roughly painted, yes. So Taeyang has the colors of like Bumblebee. Yeah, definitely the colors of a Bumblebee, I think. So yeah. Definitely should fix this. I don't know whether the eye colors are accurate to them. Next up is one of the variants I finally got. Bone Shaker. Hot Wheels sure love the number 68. Well, Bone Shaker himself, have you seen his possible basis in real life before? Tell me below if you did. Or is Bone Shaker just what Hot Wheels invented themselves? Like they're freelance something? Tell me below. So I finally got this Bone Shaker variant after counting every other Bone Shaker variant, so let's go over for that in a later video. Next up are some new characters, and this one is a Nissan character, and he's actually the Nissan Leaf Nismo, or Nismo for short. Nismo's a bit different to my other OC, Jonas Shiftwell. That's because of his possible lifelike basis or nothing. He doesn't have a number necessarily, but he could have had a number. Next up on this list is Ichigo. Ichigo is another OC I made throughout that time. I mean, the two front tires are white walls, and the back wheels are black walls. Maybe if I buy another Ichigo, I'll be able to make a black walls variant. Possibly that. Next up is this guy, Devin. His front wheels don't move just because he's a bit roughly painted. The back wheels do move, of course. The front had lost track. So the windows on there are unfinished because I had to rush at least. And the sirens are not even a bit finished. Something. That. Next up is Owen Sheridan, one of Jackson Sheridan's relatives, though. Possibly. Yeah, Owen Sheridan's one of Jackson's. He may be a cousin, I think, yes. And if I refer to him as that in my Meta Runner headcanon, I guess that would follow closely to the original show. At least it would. In this case, when I first customized this Jackson Sheridan, I had other ideas, whether the goth girl from Turning Red or another Jackson Sheridan variant. The result was Owen Sheridan from Owen Sheridan. There was Dr. Sheridan in Meta Runner, unknown of his real name though. Possibly we didn't get one in the show, not even actually. So I made an Owen Sheridan character just from Jackson's basis. Possible really nice touch, didn't I? Next up is Scrap character. We'll be seeing Scrap. I painted this fully brown and not did some whiteout. Halfway brown. This is a bit... The wheel didn't move though. Possibly it's been painted at least. Oh, I can get it to move. If my lousy thumb there wouldn't. Next up is one of Chick Student 16. I made Chick Student 504, so be on the lookout for the review of that later. We may not get an overview, but we may know we get an overview of the World of Cars headcanon. Next up are some other Declans that will be featured. Starting up is this guy. He doesn't look anything like Declan, but he will be featured. And he's called the... He's called the Liberty Walk. Just from his detailing, though. But just a reminder to you guys that he will be featured one time in any other Declan episode. Just for that. Next up are some other Declans. You know, as you see my Declan racers, they crash a lot like the Thunder Hollow Racers race. Next up is 63. He is based on Lee Revkin's. Just had to put some touch on that. Just not let him crash. Next up is 64. This may be Winford, Bradford, Rutherford, but no. Doesn't have the same color, nor the same eye color, but it's a bit different from what was. Next up is 74. This may look like Slider Petrolski, but in some way unfinished. Some way unfinished. What you're saying? Yes, that's it. Next up is 92. That's not Murray Clutchburn. It's a number 92 black guy. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize for the lack of female characters in the series, though. Possibly a lack of female characters. You may think that Chick Student or 64 be female characters, but no. That's false. Claude is here for representation. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and Claude will be featured another time. And I'll see you then. Bye.